There's going to be a couple of things in this video. The first of which, I'm just going to go ahead, get right into them. I'm going to tackle them. I'm not going to explain them until I get to them. So the first thing here, right off of the bat here, by the way, hope you all are having a great day. Yes, I still take it to the dealership. I know. But they haven't been bad by me by any means, so hell, why not? So I took it by there. They did the oil change and all that. While I was sitting there, the guy came by and he explained to me that my tires here, well, the outsides of them are fine, but while that's true, the middle here, I don't know how well this pops up, but the middle here, you see, like, this is how it's supposed to look, right? Like a nice little valley and all. Whereas right here in the center, you'll notice that they are damn near racing slick level of flat and bald. So I don't really have any life left in these tires. I mean, the outside of them are kind of okay, but the inside is just a absolute slide hazard. The next part of this video, one that I actually kind of forgot to make. So I'm basically going to be going back in time here, well, with you guys, to the video that I filmed. I said I'd film it, and I did film it. I just never edited it into a video. And I never, I just didn't get around to editing it into a video until now. So, without further ado, the video that I said I'd make, where I tell you the weights of all of the individual seats inside of the Challenger. That is going to happen right now. So back to me in the past. Alright, so today what we're going to do is we're going to weigh all of the seats and stuff before I put them back in to the car, and then I'll also talk to you all about a few other things with this whole debacle. But yeah, I guess let's just dig right into it. We're going to do I already weighed the passenger seat, so I kind of cheated ahead of time on that one. I'm going to go ahead and spoil that one for you, give you all a freebie here. The passenger seat by itself in my RT Challenger weighs 53 pounds. That's right, 53 pounds for the passenger seat by itself. Now we're going to take the individual pieces of the rear seat. We're going to weigh myself holding them versus my actual weight, just to see where our rough estimate actually stands. 134. So 134.3 is my weight. That's the weight we're going to go. 134 is my weight, as you just saw. So we're going to go based off that as the base number. I'm going to write these down so that way I can't forget them. So my weight, 134. Okay, it says 145. Let me back off of it. Let me try again. Let me see how consistent that number pops up. 145. Let me even hold it above my head a different way for the last one, just to be sure. Like if it changes at all. Nope. It's going to be 145.3. So 145. That's 12 pounds? 11 pounds. So what we've got is the bottom cushions, right? The bottom is 11 pounds. Even, dead even. 145.7. So the passenger, now for the lunking driver's side rear assemblage. This is the one with the flip down piece and all the 157.2. 157.2, so it's consistent. The rear seat assembly as a whole is 47.4 pounds. So that makes between the passenger side seat and the whole rear assembly together, we are saving, if I'm being absolutely precise, we are saving 100 pounds and 4 ounces of weight. If we take out the rear seat and the passenger seat, right there, that's 100.4 pounds. On top of all of the other stuff, that I removed from my car in this whole process as well, from the trunk and stuff, the whole spare tire unit, right? That whole spare tire unit that I took out, which is what if you remember back in my other video where I took it out and weighed it, I count that as the jack and the tire, spare tire, that I count as a spare tire unit. So that altogether is 40 pounds. And then the cargo liner, which I also took out, is good for 12 pounds. So 152.4 pounds is what we come up to. Right? You can look at the numbers yourself and see if I mess them up. I mean, I'm good for it. I really am. And then if you really want to nitpick, I took out the jumper cables that I like to keep in there as well. Those are 4.5 pounds. So honestly, I'm losing almost 157 pounds if you round it up. And then my exhausts that I have on here, I know I weighed them. I lost that video somewhere along the lines, and I lost the data that I wrote down on it. So I'm questionably losing a few pounds versus the stock exhaust with my Corsa exhaust, but I'm not sure. So the exhaust is the one piece of data that I've actually lost in this whole mess, and I hate that, but that's the only bit of information that I don't actually know. But what I do have written down here is that the stock exhaust on these things are 76 pounds. So if I lost a little bit of weight, it'd probably be like maybe 12 to 20 pounds, somewhere in that range, versus the stock, like solid pieces and all. So, but then I have long tubes on it, so it kind of, I don't know, evens about out. So I'm going to imagine that the exhaust I have on there right now might not be significant lighter or at all lighter after you factor the weight back in from long tube headers, even if the catback system was lighter than the stock catback system. So with what we know right now, everything that I took out, I am losing, let's just say, 157 pounds. So 157 pounds of weight loss in the Challenger. I think that's pretty significant. Now, it's not all of a sudden like Corvette light or something, but that's all in the body panels and stuff when it comes to Corvette. Because Corvettes, the modern Corvettes, have a special fiberglass compound that their door panels and stuff like that. Anything that's made out of fiberglass, basically on the Corvette, like the door surrounds, stuff like that, is made out of a special ultralight compound blend. Anyway, that's basically that. We are saving 157 pounds of weight by stripping all of that out. Now, that's why I say that I feel like my 0 to 60 should be better, and that's why I also theorize that that amount of weight being taken off of the back tires actually kind of brought it back to sort of its own level. That's pretty much all for this video. I know it's kind of a boring video, maybe, but at the same time there's some interesting facts in there. And my documenting
kind of quest continues with like weight reduction. That was the road I needed. But yeah, that's basically my big #1 mission right now, is to kind of document the weights of all the stuff that I pull out of here that I possibly can, in order to kind of help with sort of specific weight reduction knowledge. If someone wanted to lose 100 pounds out of their Challenger, what's the quickest way to do that? What do I need to pull? What weighs what? You know, just that general kind of documentation. Anyway, if you all enjoyed the video, give me a good old thumbs up. That will help me a lot. Subscribe to me. That will help me a lot. Turn on notifications by ringing that little bell in the options. And of course, there's my social medias that you can follow, linked in the description of every video. And I will see you all in the passenger seat next ride.